Hey everybody, this is Kevin McNamara and welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. This is a place where we talk about everything from how to change your life to reach your full potential, plant-based diets for healing, how to get out of your comfort zone and become the best human being you can possibly be. We talk about meditation, we talk about having good healthy relationships and everything in between. So please subscribe, share it with your friends and your family, and please support our sponsor, mealfan.com. They are the world's best food delivery and meal preparation service. Their link is in the show notes. Let's go inside and listen to today's episode.
Morning everybody, it's Kev here and welcome to the Inspired Healing Podcast. Great to see you here. Another cool morning this morning. It was about 7 degrees. Yesterday it was 18 degrees when I was out running in the morning. 5 o'clock it was 18 degrees. It's just like summer. It was crazy. Did a long run this morning. A little bit exhausted after that one. It was good to get out nice and early. I was out about 2 minutes before 5, so I actually broke curfew. Luckily there was no police or army outside waiting for me. Today I just want to talk to you, again this is a week of Seneca Quotes. Loving Seneca. Last week was Marcus Aurelius. These are the great Stoics from 2,000 years ago, back in the Roman Empire days. I just want to read this one to you. It's another great, it sort of works on the theme we've been going with. If you really want to escape things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. So what he's saying there is, if you want to change your life, if you want to be living in a different place, like as in your mind, then you've got to sort of change the person you are, because the person you are is not achieving the goals that you want. For example, a lot of people, they'll start the year off, make their New Year's resolutions. They'll say, look, I want to make $1 million this year. But they continue during the year being the same person that's making $50,000 a year. So what you have to do, you have to change. It's like the paradigm I've been speaking about during the week. You have to change your paradigm. Your paradigm is the way you look at the world. And if you look at the world as you being a $50,000 a year earner or a $100,000 a year earner, that's what you'll continue bringing into your life. You've got to change and look at it and say, right, what does a millionaire do? What kind of habits do they have? What kind of exercise do they do? What kind of work do they do? And become like them. You have to become a different person, because the person you are is not doing it. It's not making it. And it's the same if you're someone who's always anxious or always worried about things. And if you continue being that person, you're going to stay that person. Nothing's going to change. No matter how many goals you set, how many ideas you have that you want to change, how many things that you try, you won't follow through because you are that person. So you've got to change and become a different person. Change your paradigm. As I say, it's the same theme all this week. You've got to change who you are, because the person you are is just not doing it. And yes, it does mean rather you need to get out of your comfort zone. Do what you're passionate about, but it's even more than that. You have to become that person. So if you're doing something you're passionate about, then generally you're taking on the role of that person that is passionate about that particular thing, and you're going to succeed. But if you're over this side and you're just stuck in that mindset of where you are, you can wish for $1 million all you like, but unless you change, nothing's going to change, because the person you are right now, just look at your finances, look at your relationships, look at where you are right now. That is the sum total of who you are. And if you're not happy with that, well, guess what? You've got to change. There's no other way about it. You've got to become the person that you want to become. And when we set goals, it's not the goals that we're after. It's not the goals that are important. The important thing is the person you become to reach those goals. You've got to become the person who can reach those goals. That's what it's all about. It's not about the goal. It's not about the $1 million. It's about becoming the person who's capable of earning $1 million. You've got to become that person. Otherwise, that's just a goal. That's just a wish. That's never going to happen. That's it for today, guys. I'll read that quote again because I really do like it. If you really want to escape things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place. So what he's saying is, if you want to change your life, if you want to, escape the life you got now that you don't like, it's not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. If you really want to escape things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. So set your goals, great, do that for sure, but then become the person who can achieve them. And that means you've got to change your paradigm, and yes, you've got to get out of your comfort zone totally. Thanks guys, thanks for listening, appreciate it. We're doing great with the podcast, nearly 2,500 subscribers, which is fantastic. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you go and check out the Inspired Healing podcast. Go and subscribe on Apple iTunes. Give us a 5-star review, something like that. That would be great. It all helps. Have a fantastic day, but go out and look at where you are. Just do a bit of a reconnaissance on your life. Where are you? Money, relationships, health. Well, that's exactly the person you are. That's exactly where you're meant to be. If you want to change that, you've got to become another person, a different person. So work on becoming that different person, the real you. Go down deep inside, find the real you and change your life. Thanks guys, see you tomorrow, bye-bye.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed that episode of the Inspired Healing podcast. If you did, please share it with your family and your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. And to get your free copy of our brand new book, The Complete Beginner's Guide to Meditation, click on the link below in the show notes. You're going to love it. Everything you need to know about meditation. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.